Hey y'all, welcome. Today we're going to be talking about race and ethnicity. I know, two terms, race and ethnicity. And if you have not yet watched the video on prejudice and discrimination, I do suggest you do that. I'll post it right here. I think it'll be helpful to understanding our conversation related to race and ethnicity. So we're just going to jump right in. Race is based off of somebody's physical characteristics, primarily skin color and physical traits. And these physical traits can be hair color, bone features, eye color, eye shape, body shape, right? So all of those are included in these physical features. But skin color is part of race. Now, the big distinction to make with race is that race is other defined. Other people assign your race. I know this is a hard one, okay? So let me give you an example, and I'm going to use myself as an example, all right? So if y'all don't know, I am biracial. I am passing white, but my mama is Filipina, okay? So I am half Asian. So if we were having a conversation and somebody referred to me as a white woman, yeah, you white person over there, and I said, I'm not white. I'm Asian. How do you think that would go over? Would that go over very well? It doesn't matter what I think I am, right? Because innate and ingrained in the definition of race is that it's other defined. It's how other people define you. The way that other people define you is the way that you're treated in this society. Okay, let me give you another example. And this is something that I saw this on Oprah. Oh my gosh, so many years ago. So I don't know when this was, but there was a black mother who brought her black teenager onto the show. And she was really worried about her daughter because her daughter thought that she was white. Okay. And honestly, it felt a little bit like a Jerry Springer show because the audience got so, you know, when they do like the that little like, let me make fun of you because apparently you can't look in the mirror and see. Okay. So I would actually say that the ridicule and the slander for this teenage girl is because of the definition and the assumptions that we make about the definition related to race. So there was a black female teenager, right? And she's saying she's white. And she was saying all the reasons that she was white. So here's the thing though. She internalized that she was white. She thought she was white. Do we not internalize different messaging? How many people, let me just give you an example. How many people have you talked to where they have internalized that they are ugly and grotesque and what are other words for ugly and grotesque, right? Good for nothing. And when you look at them, you think that they're the most beautiful person on this planet. Yeah? But in the realm of race, that doesn't make sense because the definition at its core is that me as a person, I don't get to say what my race is. It's defined for me. It's assigned for me. It's other defined. And so for this black teenager, it doesn't matter. She could scream that she was white. But if other people believe her and perceive her to be black, she is going to be treated as black in this country. Yeah? So that's the distinction with race is that it is other defined, okay? Based on skin color and physical characteristics that again can include bone structure, hair texture, hair color, eye shape, eye color, body shape, right? All of those things come into play. Now, when we look at how do we self-identify, that's ethnicity. So ethnicity is what that we can look at. I wrote these down so I don't forget. So ethnicity includes your nationality, your culture, it could be regional culture, national culture, your ancestry, the languages that you speak, the religion that you practice, the religion of your ancestors, music, right? That's the realm of ethnicity. Ethnicity is how you self-identify. So if I were to say my ethnicity is Asian American, that would make sense. You'd say, yes, tell me more. Tell me more about your Asian heritage. Because in the definition, that's okay. It's what I identify with. It's how I self-identify. It's the ways that I relate back to my ancestry. Okay? So that's ethnicity. The biggest distinction between the two, other-defined versus self-defined. Ethnicity is self-defined. Race, other-defined. You're not going to be able to change your race because it's how other people are going to say, or that's what other people are going to assign to you. That's what I got. That's the lesson for today. All right, so if you want to do some extra homework, here's what I would actually suggest you do. I would suggest that you write down what your race is. What do other people define you as? And sometimes they don't know, y'all, right? Sometimes people have no clue. They're like, we don't know what you are. We don't know. But what is your race? And then it would be important for you to actually notice too, what do you believe your ethnicity to be, right? What do you identify? What's important to you? So I would write those down and see what the difference is. And if you want to hold somebody accountable, or if you want to share it with somebody, feel free to share it with me. You can always message it to me. You could write it in the comments. Again, I want y'all to be in a space where you're actually actively doing this work. Okay, I want you to be thinking about this. So if you want to share it with me and we celebrate, let's do that. There will be more videos, so if you are watching this on YouTube, feel free to click that subscription button or subscribe, and if you click the like button, you'll get notified whenever there's a new video. If you're watching this through Instagram, feel free to follow me. It's at CL Amundsen. I'll post that somewhere. And then, I post other things on there too, but you're welcome to join me there. Hope to see you in the next video. Thanks for joining. Bye.